No more spoilers.
And we are live.
Hello.
Welcome back to Monster Hunter. We're doing heavy guns today, bringing out the big guns.
Yay!
I've got my gun
totally not.
set.
Totally not gonna become trigger happy.
it's it's difficult to become trigger happy because if you try to fire, remember last time when I tried to hit the Rathian with the axe while she was stomping on you, and I ended up reloading my axe instead.
Yes. And then I was just being crushed alive.
Yeah. With guns, that doesn't happen. If you try to fire a gun that's empty, you'll do this really dumb, like, confused animation instead of reloading your gun. There's actually a separate button that reloads your gun.
Oh. Okay, so what all do I need?
Alright, so I'm gonna forge one for myself so I can just read out the ingredients here. Kurupeko, you need Kurupeko feather, you need 5 of those.
Let me get that.
You don't need to take them out of storage. You can keep them in storage.
Oh, okay. What am I doing then? Okay.
All right. So head over to the what's it called? Master blacksmith, and the smithy is just in this.
Okay, where's the smith?
All right. So down in your marina area, which you can see on my screen here, you head down this way.
Mm-hmm.
And the smithy is the little guy on the table.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got it.
And you
The
go, what?
Yoda-looking guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
The eyebrows for days.
Yep.
Then...
Seriously, he needs a haircut just for the eyebrows.
I mean, as long as they don't snag on any of the equipment back there, he should be all right.
Yeah. Okay, weapon craft. Forge a weapon. Okay.
And then heavy bowgun.
Heavy bowgun, okay.
And then the third
Yes.
entry there should be Tropeco gun.
Yep.
And
Yes.
if it's light, if the text is in white, then you have enough. If it's gray, then you don't. But you can check by hovering over it what exactly you're missing, or if you have everything.
Well, let me select it.
It won't let you select it.
No, it did let me select it.
Oh,
And
okay.
equip it.
Okay, great. So you've got it.
Yep, I got it.
Then I'll forge and equip it as well.
Yep.
There we go.
I'm going to see if I could get a some armor though.
Okay.
Might as well.
So you want to forge, and at least for low ranks, it's best if you try to forge armor in full sets. That means the matching headpiece, chest piece, arms, legs, and footwear.
Yep. And I have.
It's head, chest, arms, legs, waist.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to, but there's a problem.
Missing parts?
I can't craft any of them. There's something I'm missing on each one.
Yeah. Generally, for an armor set, you'll need to hunt a lot more of the same monster. Okay. Thankfully, we've got a Tropeco gun, and we have a monster that is weak against fire. Oh wait, hold on. We were talking about making the Renoplause set, weren't we?
Oh yeah.
Let's do a harvest tour and practice our Tropeco gunning on Renoplause.
Was that the one that makes you look like a teddy bear?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'll front the quest fee.
I'm going to look so ridiculous, but I love it.
So let's see, this would be harvest tour sandy plains. During the day, we don't have to worry about temperature on these low rank versions. And let's see if we could eat for carving. I'm gonna guess maybe bread and milk is what? Aha, feline super carver. Oh no, that just prevents knockbacks while carving. What used to be my... Was it fish and dairy? Ah, maybe this is it. Gatherer? Gatherer, courage, escape artist. I mean, I wouldn't worry about it too much. If anything, harvest tours are a great opportunity to use food combinations that you haven't tried before. I think I've tried everything, though.
Let me try, you know what? Jellyfish and salty milk. That can't go wrong, right? And just for no reason whatsoever, I'm gonna fry it. Nothing bad could ever go from that combination.
The set skills on top are always the same, and whatever you see on the left, like defense large or attack small or whatever it is, that is always the same as well.
I think it helped with stamina.
Alright.
That'll work. I will be a large gun wielding teddy bear. I just love the absurdity of that. I don't need no torches.
Alright, what you do need is ammo, though. And to draw your gun, well, I guess it's the same as any weapon. You press X to draw your gun, and then Y to sheath it again. So it takes a little while to draw this gun since it has to sort of assemble itself. And
Okay.
then the X button, well, actually, that's your dedicated reload button. The A button is fire.
Okay.
And then holding the L button will bring up a little ammo bar, or yeah, a little ammo bar in addition to your item bar.
Oh,
So
okay.
right now I've got his normal shot. Oh, right. Also, when you're wielding a gun, there's a fourth page of items that is dedicated to ammunition.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, right. Yeah, the start button. The gun has a secret function, and that is you can slap people with your gun. You can slap monsters with your gun.
Nice.
It deals knockout damage.
Okay, so let's see.
There's also a secret. There's also a secret, a super secret move that is hold R and press X and A, and that is you'll draw your gun and reload it all in the same action.
Oh,
So it's a good way, like if you want to change ammunition, and then before going into a monster's lair, change ammunition and reload. You'll do that, and then either roll in or run in or whatever, or even put away your gun and dash in. So this is something that tends to change between Monster Hunter games, but in this one, all guns have infinite normal shot level 1.
okay, so at least I'll have.
Yeah, it's practice ammo though. It deals like 1/10 the damage of any other ammo you could get.
Ow. Well, that was stupid. I should have dodged, but you know what?
Oh, these guys have monster bone mediums. Oh yeah, you can also cancel the what is it? What would I call it? I guess the cooldown after a shot. You can cancel the cooldown after a shot into a dodge by pressing B, and you could dodge off to the side. So if someone's charging right at you after you shoot them, you could shoot them and then immediately dodge to the side.
Did it just. Did you shoot it, or
Yeah.
did it just. Because it just looked like it just curled up and died for no reason.
Yeah, I shot it. For me, the one that just died was on the edge of the map, so it's probably closer to you. Oh yeah, I see you carving up the air way over there. So that's where it was on your side.
Yep. Fine.
I should also mention that if you hold the R button, you get a little targeting reticle, which you can direct with the D-pad, or the right stick. So if you need more precise aim, that should help you.
Oh. It just headbutted me and then died. Lovely. Just like, I'm just putting this one more in ya, and dead. Alright, and I got some things, because I didn't pay attention.
We're probably going to need some random item, aside from Renoplus parts, to build this full armor set.
Mhm.
like either a bug or a mineral, or even a herb in some cases, or in rare cases, a fish. These are also meat-giving monsters, so unfortunately this means that Renoplus parts are going to be a little bit more rare than if we
Mm.
were farming any other monster. When I first got into this series, I was just thinking about how I probably wouldn't use poison because that would
Mm-hmm.
ruin the meat of the monster, without
Mm-hmm.
realizing that the larger monsters are not hunted for their meat,
Mm.
which to me seems like, in terms of lore and immersion, kind of a waste.
Yeah, it's like you get this big hulking monster, beat off it for days.
Yeah, but now that I think about it, we don't really eat many carnivores, do we?
I mean, not really. It's more.
And most of the large monsters are carnivores.
Hmm.
I mean, we don't even eat, in the
I
case
mean,
of herbivores, we don't eat hippopotamus either.
I mean, shark at most.
Yeah. Do we eat shark? Oh yeah, shark fin soup.
I have. Well, I've eaten shark, not the fin soup, but actual like shark steaks.
Oh, okay.
Those are good.
Okay.
And I guess certain types of fish do eat lots of meat too. I don't know.
Hmm.
But
Well,
yeah,
yeah. Fish eat fish. So, I
yeah.
mean, there's that.
But I guess for the most part it is herbivores.
Yeah. Like that's what we farm mainly.
Hmm.
Or hunt in the case of deer.
Hmm.
Oh, there's another thing you can do with these large guns. And that is the siege fire mode. Although I'm not sure you can do it with this one. Siege fire mode lets you fire a
Oh,
specialized
nice.
lets you fire specialized ammo for each gun faster, but at the cost of not being able to move.
Mhm. See, I both love this and don't at the same time.
Yeah, using the gun in a big monster hunt will involve bringing it out and putting it away often, just so that you can
Hmm.
run faster, and then
Yep.
like doing stuff like fire and then dodge,
Yep.
fire and then dodge like that.
Yep.
Where can we find more Renoplos? Maybe over here. This area is hot, so watch your health.
Noted. Oh yeah, my health is not, uh, for lack of a better term, doing so hot. Actually, it is doing real hot, but in the worst way possible.
Yeah. So I'm not seeing any Renoplos here. I think we may have exhausted the Renoplos for this map.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. The harvest tour is like you're guaranteed profit taking a harvest tour.
Hmm.
So we could just hand this in and take it again. Yeah, this
True.
looks like it'd be good for getting jaggy parts though, if you want that attack suit.
Hmm.
Although, for now, I'd rather focus on getting that Renoplus armor.
As cool as the gun is, I think I kind of like the dual swords better.
All right.
I don't know, it's kind of bulky for me.
Yeah.
And I'm losing health.
All right. Let's head over this way. They've got an interesting red health mechanic in this game in that, like, if you wait long enough, your red health will just regenerate.
Hmm.
But if you're hit even once, you lose all of your red health. on top of whatever damage you would normally take. So if you're really good at dodging, uh, you you can really save on healing items,
Yeah.
or if you're just lucky in some cases. There are some items that instantly regenerate all your red health, so you can make good use of it if you want to mess around with the game mechanics.
Hmm.
If I had some fire ammo, I could show you siege mode. Probably should have bought some ammo before heading out.
Yep.
You can also craft ammo if you know where to find the parts for it.
Hmm.
I believe fire ammo is huskberry and fire herb. And my suit is particularly geared towards crafting ammo. The chainmail suit, or the chainmail gunner suit specifically, because there is a separate suit for a separate suit of the same type for gunners and blade masters. So, I guess we should gather jaggy parts for your dual blade set then.
I'm sorry.
It's
We're
okay.
not.
You're going to want that. You're going to want that attack up,
Hmm.
and maybe even the carnivore skill too. Got some mystery bones here.
But no, I think the wood burning tool works as a soldering iron, but I don't think. I think I either need some way to glue it down better, or maybe just need a new capture card.
Well, I mean, now that this one's uh, like almost ruined, you might as well experiment on it.
Hmm.
If nothing else, use it as soldering iron practice.
True.
Once it becomes like a big, once it's either repaired or it becomes just a big pile of solder slag, then you might as well. That's about when you can go for a new capture card.
Yep. Plus, I have to say the Elgato capture device, it's really bulky.
Oh yeah. Um,
Like,
I.
even the software, it's just like,
E.
it's not, I don't know. It feels like a hassle every time I have to load it up.
Well, I mean that isn't too surprising to me. Like when I first moved into my previous house,
Hmm.
the capture device that my friends were using was about as big as two of those sandwich boxes I mentioned, stacked
Hmm.
on top of each other.
Like, what was the other one way back when? I know which one.
The Hub Podge.
Yes, that one. I did get that one, and I got a crummy version of that one. It didn't work at all. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I tried that. I tried the Elgato, which worked for like 5 minutes, and then, yeah. Ah!
Just one headbutt. Oh yeah, I forgot that if you tap R, then you'll go into a first-person aiming mode. Yeah, if you tap R, then you'll go into that first-person aiming mode. If you hold R, then you'll get just little reticle on screen that you can move.
Oh, well, that would help. Hold up. Tap R. Are you meaning which one?
The top R.
Top.
Yeah, with your gun out.
That would help.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Where's the spin?
I can just see you rotating slowly.
Would help if I also reloaded.
Yeah.
Let, let me just. How do you even? Is it the same for
Oh
firing?
yeah. A button to fire.
Yep.
X button to
Ah.
reload. You can aim just. You can aim for flying monsters this way and take them down.
Yep. I'm sorry. I'm purposely aiming at that little cat.
The one that keeps exploding us.
Yes.
Yeah, it should be all right.
Pretty much the only reason why I'm doing that.
And then, if you watch, like I'm gonna go into this mode and immediately go out because I don't have any appropriate ammo for it. But if you press X and A with your gun out, then you'll do this. And then that crouching fire, if you have the right ammo for it, which in this case is fire ammo, you'll automatically load something like 30 shots of fire ammo, and you'll be able to fire it like 1 per second. Whereas normally you'd be able to fire it like your clip size would be 3 shots, and you'd fire it one every 2 seconds. So like if you knock down an enemy that's weak against fire, and I mean we could try this with the Ludroth if you want.
Yeah.
We'll knock down a Ludroth, go into siege fire mode, and then just unload 30 shots of fire ammo into it. Synchronized sleep.
I love how it's just like literally a second or two of it, and it's just like, okay, back to work.
Yeah. But yeah, using the quest bed is pretty much your only option if you don't have the right healing items, or if you've run out of healing items. It cures everything. It refills your HP, refills your companion's HP, your NPC companion's HP, cures all status ailments, and if you're playing as the cats, it restores the number of lives that you have left. But that's for that's something they incorporated in later games, letting you play as the cats.
Oh. That would be interesting. Alright, probably should put all this stuff in the item box because I'm going to end up with just a lot of stuff that I don't need.
I'm gonna see what it'll take to make Renoplos Gunner armor, just so I can write down a list of components. So armor craft, forge armor head. Now what is it called? Here it is, Renoplos cap. So 1 Renoplos scalp. Let's open up a notepad here. Renoplos scalp. Renoplos shell. Ice crystal. Aha, that's the thing. So let me put the number first. 1 of these, 2 of those, and 2 ice crystals. For the Renoplos chest. Oh wait, I might not have been checking the right thing. Toggle display? No.
So, quick question.
Uh-huh.
With every weapon, do you just store different items? Because I noticed most of my items are gone except for raw meat.
No, you have a Blade Master pouch and a Gunner pouch. So
Okay.
the Blade Master pouch is 3 pages, and then a Gunner pouch is 4 more pages.
Okay.
But yeah, the Blade Master and Gunner pouches are kept separate. But you effectively have 7 pouches of items, or 7 pages of items.
Okay, that makes sense, because I'm just like, what? What's going on here? Where's my stuff? Okay. Good to note.
So Renoplos vest takes 1 more Renoplos scalp, so that makes 2. Two more Renoplus shells, which makes 4, and 2 earth crystals. 2 earth crystal. Arms. Renoplus guards. Oh, I see. I couldn't change the list because the helmets. Anyone can wear any armor set's helmet, which is a really weird rule that they put in there. I don't know why.
I've got 9 of the shells, it looks like.
Okay.
Let's see, do I have any more?
I'm guessing each piece will take 2 Renoplus shells. Four Monster Bone M for the middle, for the arms.
I've got 1 scalp.
Okay.
So, 1 scalp, and it was 9 shells.
Okay. And Renoplus coat, which is the waist. 2 shells. So that makes 8 so far. 1 scalp, which makes 3 so far. And 2 earth crystals, which makes 4 so far.
I do not have any earth crystals or anything.
Yeah, we haven't done any mining yet. And Renoplus leggings, which would be 2 Renoplus shells. So it is 10 Renoplus shells in total. 6 Monster Bone S, which hasn't been listed yet, so 6 Monster Bone S. And 2 ice crystals, which is 6 in total.
Monster Bone. Yes, let me see how many of those I have. Probably have a good amount.
Yeah. Now, where can we buy ammunition? I believe the Tanzia shop should have it.
Okay, I've got 12 of the Monster Bones, so I'm good.
I'm alright. Oh, I should remember to empty my ammo pouch since I'm now using gun ammo instead of bow ammo.
Yeah, you can't really use a bow arrow on this. I mean, interesting to try, but yeah, probably won't get you too far.
I remember watching a live streamer just a couple of days ago who was playing a tactical RPG that used high-resolution stills for the combat. So, the thing about using still images for combat is that you don't really have to... You could do a lot of crazy stuff without having to explain it. So there's this one character that uses a bow, and once you power up her skills enough, she fires the bow, and like missiles start falling from the sky.
I love it.
It would have been pretty cool to see that fully animated, but still, firing missiles from your bow, firing like nuclear modern ICBMs from a regular old wooden bow.
Oh my gosh, that just sounds amazing. That's the one thing I do like about a lot of the older games too, is whenever they didn't have graphics, you pretty much used your mind's eye to kind of figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't know. It kind of added to the experience in a way.
Oh, one thing that I can recommend that you do is go to the Tanzia shop and pick up a stack of 99 husk berries.
Where is that?
The same shop where they sell the hot drinks and cold drinks. Yeah, where I am. Because those things are pretty cheap, and you can combine them with a lot of things that you find to just instantly make some ammo. Meanwhile, if you look at the ammo itself, you'll see a little red X on the icon for ammo that your current gun can't use. So the Tropico gun can use normal shot level 2, which I would recommend picking up a stack of, it's pretty cheap, I think.
Oh, husk berries. Okay.
It basically looks like a bullet without a... It looks like a bullet casing. Let's see. Oh,
Dang,
we
this
can
is
use
dirt cheap.
pellet shots. Pellet shots are pretty good, and you can hold 80 of them at a time. And I believe the chainmail armor set lets you use pellet shot level 2. Recovery shot. I'm not sure if it works on yourself, but you can use it to heal allies. Paint shot's actually pretty useful too.
All I have is normal S level 2, pellet level 1, and that's pretty much all I can select,
Okay,
along with the huckberries.
yeah. You can get cluster shot and flaming shot, but cluster shot is pretty expensive, and flaming shot is middling expensive. I can just give you a stack of flaming shot.
Sorry.
It's all right. Let's give 1 stack of flaming shot to VRB. There you go.
Yay.
Because that's the stuff that that the Tropeco gun is powered by.
Mm.
Like if you go to when you go to your ammo selection, once we're back in the hunt. Speaking of which, you'll be able to you'll see that the background on that is red. Let's see, is it leading the charge? No, it's a Baroth. Fisherman's Tail? There it is. Hunt a Royal Ludroth. So the Royal Ludroth is it's a big snaky sponge.
Ooh.
It doesn't like fire.
Gosh, it kind of reminds me when me and my group were fighting a gelatinous cube.
Was it a big snaky sponge?
No, but it was a big, nasty, slimy cube. Of course, we pretty much found it in a sewer, and we were like, the DM's like, yeah, you should know that gelatinous cubes are there on purpose to kind of clean up the
Yeah.
area.
I
And
was
we're
just
like,
thinking, like,
we just wasted taxpayer dollars.
yeah. I was just thinking that yeah, that's like that would be a good place for gelatinous cubes because they basically clean up the water, sort of,
Mhm.
or filter it in some way.
Mhm.
Although in turn they produce their own waste.
And kill people pretty easily.
Yeah, they can kill intruders. Was it, um, for your campaign? Was the gelatinous cube difficult to see?
We were in a very, very dark tunnel, yes.
All right.
And thankfully, it was the Warforged who got trapped in it. So at most he got a little bit of buffing.
I'm gonna grab these poison knives. Usually, oh yeah, looking at the supplies that they give you, is a good way to tell whatever you're going up against is weak against. So they provided poison knives, which implies that he's weak against poison. They provided null berries, which are I'd recommend that you grab both stacks of null berries because even if you don't use them, you can sell them for a good amount of cash.
Hmm.
And of course
Noted.
the first aid meds and rations. And this time we don't need whetstones because we don't need the mini whetstones at least because your guns don't need sharpening. They made your oxygen supply because Ludroths can swim.
Rations, because why not?
Yep. Rations got a rash.
Yep, yep, yep.
So now if you go to your ammo selector, you'll see that the flaming shot and the pellet shot are both highlighted in red. And that means you can siege fire them. So when you siege fire, I'll just do a little demonstration. So normal firing pellet shot goes like...
Mm-hmm.
So you got 6 shots there. But if I go into siege fire mode, then I can fire 20 shots, just holding the A button, and just adjusting my aim little by little as the monster moves.
Got
Alright, I should probably not waste my pellet shot, even though we're going to be using flaming shot for the Ludroth. You can also use slicing shot to cut off its tail, but of course you need a gun that uses slicing shot.
Got it?
Oh no, these are Aptonoth.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him with my gun. I'm gonna knock him out. Yeah. Yeah. There. Take
Dang
that. You got honked.
Monster bonus.
Oh, excellent.
Mm-hmm.
So now that I have this little checklist up, we can track the progress on that Rhinoplos suit. The Monster Hunter devs will say it's good to do a little of everything, and while I kind of agree, I also kind of think that they shouldn't be the ones saying it, because of course they're going to want everyone to try everything. But like once you learn a little bit of every weapon, then you start to really figure out what you like about the one that you do like.
More or less, just pick which one that matches you the best.
Yeah, yeah. Like when I first got into Monster Hunter with Monster Hunter Tri on the Wii, they had just introduced the longsword, and I'm like, oh, a brand new weapon that is only available in this version of the game. I'm totally getting into that. But it was one of those weapons that you had to unlock halfway through the game. And so I ended up getting familiar with. I remember I really did not want to get into the sword and shield because I was like, it just seemed too cliche, too played out, and I was getting into Monster Hunter to to use one of the iconic Monster Hunter weapons, like the Greatsword or something. The Greatsword was much too slow for me. And the guns were a lot more complicated too. Like they were made out of 3 parts: the stock, the barrel, and the body. And then the combination of stock, barrel, and body determined what ammo it could use and how heavy the gun was. And there were 3 classifications of guns. So there was light, medium, and heavy.
Sounds like a headache.
Yeah. I mean, if you're a gun enthusiast, then it might be right up your alley. But I wasn't a gun enthusiast.
Yeah.
And then I started with bows here. And like I thought bows were a new weapon, but apparently they were in an earlier Monster Hunter game. They were just revised and rebalanced. So where is our Ludroth? Maybe he's out this way. I'm gonna try jumping off of this cliff.
That seems like the logical choice.
Oh, whoop.
How do you jump down this thing?
Oh, just try to run off the cliff. Found him.
Oh. I can't jump off.
Try running along various parts of the edge of the cliff. You might be trying to jump off a part that would, Oh wait, are you using the R button to run?
Yes.
Alright. Yeah, you should be able to just run off the edge of the cliff. At least the area where you saw me jump. Let me see if I can get back to you. if I go this way... If I run this away... So I've painted the Ludroth so we could find them. I'll just try and catch up to you.
Sorry, just having some minor technical difficulties.
No problem. I wonder, like, I'm questioning myself, seeing, like, if, is that whole edge jump offable or just a select part of it? Because I know that in the cavern that I'm in right now, only the part that that you can climb up is the part that you can jump down from, even though you should be able to jump down from the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought maybe you could jump down from the entire side of that cliff, but maybe there's just a small part and it's finicky or something like that.
Yeah, because I'm running along the whole thing and I'm like, where is it?
Like, you saw me jump off from, like, the middle or so, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that area, if you try to run directly off of it, it won't let you run off of it.
Hmm. So gotta do like a runway kind of approach.
And no, you should be able to, like, you should be able to stand right at there and then just run right off. I wonder... Oh, do you have your items? Do you have an item menu open or anything?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
let's see, I think... Yeah, the game doesn't allow you to run if you have an item menu open. But yeah, just running straight at the edge should allow you to run right off.
Hmm.
Alternatively, head back to area 8 and then swim from there to area 6.
Yeah, because I don't think I can do this.
That's very strange. I wish I could see what you were doing. Like, the
I
only
mean,
reason
unless...
that you shouldn't be able to jump off the cliff is if you're walking, or if you're not like actually spending stamina to run.
I mean, unless if there's something with the map or anything
Hmm.
to do with that, maybe? No? Maybe having that open?
No. Only if you have the select button, if you have the select menu open, because if you have the select menu open, then the game doesn't allow you to run.
Maybe it's a skill thing?
No, it's definitely not a skill thing.
Okay.
Everyone has R button running as a basic ability.
Okay, so... what? Okay. Oh, okay, I got it. I got it. Not too far.
Alright. I'm just using pellet shot to get rid of the little ones. The little Ludroths are apparently the females of this species. And then the royal one is the only male.
Huh.
But it's not like they're endangered or anything.
So it's like a pride type of deal?
Yeah.
Or...
Like, The term is sexual dimorphism, and there's a couple of fish that do that, but usually the males are the tiny ones and the female ones are the big ones.
Yeah, kind of like anglerfish.
Yeah. Nice, we got him to flinch. You can do siege fire underwater, by the way. Even though there's no real, like, down to crouch, you'll still take up sort of a crouching pose.
I think I need to actually, for starters, get some health in me.
Alright. I'll try and distract him.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. This is a team game. This is that kind of game. The thing is, using items is a great way to attract monsters.
Yeah.
To attract a monster's attention. It's I want to say it's almost better than using a using the item with that particular purpose, the horn.
Mm-hmm.
Using a horn is supposed to taunt monsters, but I think using any item does the job.
Okay. Yep.
Hey, Ludroth, do you even honk, bro?
Okay, was RXA for this, right?
Yeah,
Or
hold.
no,
Oh, for siege fire? With your gun out,
yes,
press X and A.
X and A.
Yeah.
It's in my direct path. Get away from me! Get away! Get away! Get away!
I'm gonna have to get closer to him. So, most guns have sort of a flaw in their design, a deviation, that prevents them from being used at really long range. But of course, there's some guns that are the exception to that. The Tropeco gun seems to veer to the right from wherever you fire. Nice. You got him to flinch.
And I need to get some help in me. I am terrible at this.
He's
Ah,
looking at me. Go ahead and get that health in you.
okay. I'm good. I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good.
I'm just siege firing flaming shot at him.
I love how the cat's just like in a floating barrel at this point.
Swimming the explosive to him. Well, the barrel's watertight, so it'll work underwater.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Cha-Cha. Alright, how much ammo do I got left? I have 12 flaming ammo left. Normal shot should be more than enough to take care of him from here on out. You can get a shield for your gun, which will let you just stand still. You can stand still and tank any attacks from the front. Or you can get a power barrel if you want to get even more more damage out of each shot. And you can get a variable scope, which I find kind of useless since it lets you zoom in, but it doesn't change the deviation of your gun. Alright, onto cluster shots. These are like portable... These are like shots with the power of those barrel bombs that Cha-Cha keeps carrying around.
Oh.
Which is why they're so expensive. Yeah, they're not much easier to make if you want to craft them either, because you have to fish for the ingredients.
And that's why they're so expensive.
Yeah. There's only one game that I've played that has made fishing fun, and that is Yokai Watch 3.
I mean, the Ocarina of Time fishing game's kind of fun, but yeah.
I guess.
Okay, that's...
The problem that I have with fishing in RPGs is the waiting.
Ah.
So in Yokai Watch, there's no waiting. As soon as you cast the line, a fish bites. The game part comes in actually reeling in the catch.
I don't know. I don't like the waiting part, but I also do a lot of fishing. Well, I say I do a lot of fishing. I want to do a lot of fishing.
I've gone fishing once. The fishing in my town isn't really very good. Nothing bit. Oh, sorry. I'm getting you in my firing cone.
Oh. Oh, I didn't get hit.
I've got pellet shot level 2 loaded up. See if I could break those sponges.
Hmm. Oh, oh gosh. I am in a bad area. Oh, I'm dead. Kitties, cart me away.
Underwater.
Yep.
Alright, Ludroth has leapt onto land.
Okay.
Time for me to throw these poison knives. Oh, he's limping.
That's good.
Now
So
where?
what area is he in?
Oh, I need to paint him again. I'll do that real quick. Paint, 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 paint. And... Hiya. There.
Oh, okay, that ain't too far.
He's angry and close to death. When they're angry, all of their animations speed up, and they gain a little bit of attack power, and less of a wind-up.
Makes sense.
But usually, if you can wait out their anger, then they go into a tired or hungry mode, in which case everything that I said is the opposite. So longer wind-ups, slower attack animations, and weaker power. So if you build the Ludroth set, it looks like a winter coat. It looks like one of those puffy winter coats.
Mhm.
He ran away, but I think I poisoned him. Ran away to area 8. So that's something that these monsters can do that we can't, and that is take these special tunnels.
Because of course, why not?
Yeah.
Just
Special tunnels that are somehow big enough for them, but not big enough for us.
logic. Who needs it? Well, at least it's not too far.
Yeah. Actually, if I wait far enough away, he might fall asleep. I'm not hearing anything. Are you asleep? Oh, he might be asleep. I'm gonna climb down here. Or I might just jump down. Yeah, he's asleep and poisoned.
Nice. I could leap down there. What gives?
I'm gonna get him with a pellet shot. Sneaky, 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 sneaky. Oh, these guys detected me. See if I can line them all up for the same shot. Like so.
Yes.
It's much easier with 2 guns than with 1.
Yep. Got it. Scale.
One thing I would caution you on, though, is if you're going to use pellet shot in multiplayer, or if you're going to use guns that have pellet shot in multiplayer, it doesn't really mix well with players who use melee weapons, because it'll make them flinch. Either pellet shots or explosion shots. They're either best used when everyone's using a gun, or when it's just you.
Got it.
And it's the same with longswords, because they have such They're modeled after Zanbato, which are the horse cutting sword, cavalry
Yeah.
cutting sword.
Hmm.
So they are so big that if 4 players are using them, only one person will be dealing the damage and making the other players flinch.
Just nice.
Oh yeah, dash extract. That is something you're going to want to hunt a lot of Ludroths for, because dash extract makes your dash juices, and dash juices give you infinite stamina for a little while. All right, we got some Monster Bone M and some Monster Bone S out of that. We could probably get some Earth Crystal too, if we want to bring some pickaxes into there.
Okay. Maybe do like a scavenger
Yeah,
kind of action. I should probably put most of this in a loot box. What am I doing?
yeah. for
I'm
low
going to make this a habit.
for low rank quests, yeah. Go ahead and empty your pockets, and don't forget to loot the supply box when a quest starts too, because
Hmm.
they'll give you almost everything you need, including ammo. Well, including sort of a hint at what ammo you should be using. Let's see, if I want to remove ammo, just scroll over to my ammo page here. What ammo do I have? Ah, here it is, way at the bottom. So yeah, other than huskberries, there's bone husks, small and large, that'll make your level, that if you want to make ammo, those will make your level 2 and level 3 shots.
Hmm.
Speaking of which, I should withdraw some normal shot level 3, normal shot level 2, and of course another stack of flaming shot.
I'm getting 5 pickaxe because why not? Maybe some bug nets.
Oh yeah, pickaxes and bug nets.
Hmm.
So I might as well do that too. Looks like I've already got pickaxes with me, so all I need are bug nets.
Hmm.
And what can I put away to make room for all the pickaxes and bug nets that or stuff I'm gonna mine and catch? So put away the Ludroth parts, that's for sure. And the boomerangs, since I haven't used them. And the raw meat, since I can cook that later. And I'll grab some mega potions. Yeah, that should be enough. So let's see, we need earth crystals, 4 of them. So, earth crystals and ice crystals. You can sometimes get ice crystals in the sandy plains. I'll try taking a harvest tour in the sandy plains. Nice thing about fishing in this game is you don't need any extra equipment. You always have a fishing rod and it doesn't take up a space in your inventory. But if you do use fishing bait,
Might want to get a worm from.
yeah, if you do use fishing bait, then it does increase your chances of getting good stuff.
Okay.
And I think almost every map that lets you fish has a spot where you can gather worms and frogs.
Okay. Wrong box. What am I doing? Oh, I can't get anything from there.
Oh yeah, harvest tours tend to not have not well, they don't have much for supplies. They have the map and the torch, and then the paw pass ticket appears after 2 minutes. But uh, they don't give you much stuff because the purpose of these is to just gather whatever you want. Oh, I hear something going on in the VRB house.
That was the AC.
Okay. It sounds a bit like a garage door.
No, it's just very loud. For some reason, I always end up near the room right next to the AC unit. Don't know how, don't know why, but it's just one of those things I accept.
In all the butterfly houses.
Yep, yep.
Oh, right, the mining spots. Okay, so there's this one cave where a whole bunch of mining resources always appears, and
Hmm.
it's right across from here. There's like 5 exits from this room, but it's the one that goes down into the cave. It's this little circular cave here. Every little rock jutting can be gathered from. If you have leather armor, this is the best place to use it because you could just spend the entire 50 minutes of the quest breaking all these bits of rock everywhere and
Hmm.
getting a whole bunch of everything. And like each of these little nodes will reappear after about 2 or 3 minutes.
Oh.
And when the room is totally exhausted, like it'll take a while for the room to be totally exhausted.
Hmm.
Oh, right. Forgot about these guys.
One of the things that the actual aiming. Oh my gosh, I got zapped.
One of those little Nahabras?
Yep, it just zapped me.
I should see if this gun uses poison shot, because then we can get Nahabra. A weak gun with poison shot is a great way to get Nahabra parts.
Ooh, see, shiny.
Oh yeah, these Lineans.
Oh yeah. Lots of iron ore. I'll accept it.
Got one of the ice crystals. Let's see, how many of those do we need? We need 6 ice crystals.
Let's see, I got a couple. Two. I got two of them.
Okay. Ooh, nitro shrooms. Those are an ingredient in power coating, I believe,
Hmm.
for bow and arrow. And I believe maybe It's either nitro shrooms or dragon toadstools that are an ingredient in uh, ancient potions, which maxes out your health and stamina.
Keep getting earth crystals and crystal bones, and my iron pickaxe breaking.
Yeah. Everything, just about everything you dig up here is really good. The crystal bones and golden bones will be cashed in at the end of the quest.
Mhm.
The earth crystals are being the earth crystals will go into the Renoplast suit. Ice crystals will go into the Renoplast suit. Iron ore will go into, well, a lot of weapons and armor. Macalite ore will go into making more pickaxes and bug nets. Macalite ore and a mystery bone will go into making more mega pickaxes specifically.
More whetstone, stone, iron ore. Okay, I'll take it.
Even the basic stones are really useful because if you have barrel bombs, you could throw a stone at them to set them off from a distance. Although if you have a gun, you could shoot the barrel bombs. There's one particular Sandy Plains quest in single player that I would do over and over to build up money during that part of the single player game, and that was there's a quest to get 10 crystal bones from this area,
Mm-hmm.
and just doing that quest over and over allowed me to upgrade all of my armor sets at the time.
Ooh.
I think during this phase of the game, or during during this generation of Monster Hunter, all you needed to upgrade your armor was armor spheres.
Oh.
During later phases, during later games, they started requiring more of the same monster parts,
Mm-hmm.
in addition to armor spheres.
Goodness, all this just keeps regenerating.
Yeah, you can get so much stuff here. My pouches are already full. Actually, as soon as I found that first stone, that's when it was full.
Mm.
Although I can still fill stacks of whatever I have currently.
Uh, I've got pretty much as much crystal bone as possible.
All right. How you doing for earth crystals and ice crystals?
I'm not sure. Hold on. 1 second. Ice crystals, I'm at 3. Earth crystals, I'm at 4.
Okay. So you got a little ways yet to go. Earth crystals at 4, so we're done with earth crystals. We just need 3 more ice crystals. So
Only
6.
thing is, I only have 1 pickaxe, and I'm using it.
Oh, I can give you more pickaxes.
Ah.
Let's see. Can I give you ice crystals though? That might shortcut things even more. Um, Earth crystal, I have 1, and it is rare 4, so I can't give it. Ice crystal is also rare 4, so I can't give it.
Ah.
All right, I'll just give you pickaxes.
Okay.
4 pickaxes. Actually, I'll give all but 1. So that way, I can mine for more, and I can possibly craft some too. Oh, no, can't craft it yet. What does it take to make a mega pickaxe? Mocholite ore and bone. Okay.
Oh,
So we just
got
need to...
plenty of those if you need.
You got Mocholite ore?
Yes, lots of it.
What's its rarity? 4.
Uh,
So it can't be given.
darn it. I've got like 6 of them.
Your hunter values it too much to give it away. I'm gonna go pick out a bone pile.
Don't see any more piles of stone here.
Have we exhausted that one?
I think we might have.
Alright, there's another place we can gather. There's another place where stone occurs, where mining occurs. And it's a little more rare. Or rare items occur more often in this area.
Okay. What item is. Oh, what area?
If you'll follow me on the map.
You're on 6. Or,
Yeah,
no, wait, you're on 7.
yeah.
Okay.
So if you head southwest, then the map will pull you south. I'm just looking at my own map here. So west from your current location.
I got one more ice crystal.
Oh, okay.
I was able to find one more stone. Like, okay, I'll take it.
Let's see if I can gather from the bone piles here. Doesn't look like it. Where can I gather from the bone piles? Maybe in here somewhere. I could swear there was a bone pile in here somewhere. Oh well, on to mining. On to mining rare minerals. Let's see. I remember finding golden bones in this area. A lot of the times a weakened monster
No, my couch is full.
It might actually be good to head back to the red box and then resume mining.
Um,
Because that way you can hand in your current stack of crystal bones, and then go out to gather some more. This is also one of those quests where if you lose track of time, then the default state is you win if you run out of time. Since
I
there's
also had a rear skull, so
ah,
I had to swap it out from well, for some raw meat that I had on like.
all right, yeah. Good job, Cha-Cha.
What did he do?
You went up to a monster that was already dying and blew it up.
I think he's a combustophiliac.
Combustophiliac.
Well, I don't know what else you'd call it. Just likes exploding things.
Yeah.
It's either that or combustomaniac. I don't know what you'd call it really.
Combustomaniac works. Combustophiliac also works. Oh yeah, this is a shortcut.
Oh, I was wondering why we didn't do that before, but now I know why.
Yeah.
Can't really, can't really just fly up there.
Yeah, no. That's the thing about a lot of these shortcuts is that they're one way. There's sort of
Hmm.
like a regular exit from base and then a secret exit.
Hmm.
Now, are there any more rocks to be found here? I see you found one.
Yep. Any luck?
Nope, nothing's showing up. Nothing is appearing. I think I might have exhausted my map.
Yep.
Alright, what's the quickest route back to base from here?
Ooh.
The quickest route would be to use a Farcaster, but we don't have a Farcaster.
Ooh. Sorry.
Roar. It's these mellow hunts that are a
Hmm.
lot of the reason that that I have 1,000 hours in this game. You can just relax and gather stuff and mix things and see what works and what doesn't.
Hmm.
Nothing I can really salvage in this zone. And my stamina's running low.
Oh, yep. It's getting there too on my end too.
I think
You
I've
know,
got,
mine's not as bad.
yeah, I've got about, I'd say 2 segments left. Every 5 minutes you'll lose about 1 segment of maximum stamina.
Hmm.
So for those long hunts you gotta keep, you either gotta have a companion who can negate stamina use,
Hmm.
or a dash juice, or a supply of cooked meat,
Yep.
or a skill that lets you eat raw meat.
Hmm.
Could always use more Renoplus parts.
Yep. Teddy bear suit, here I come.
Alright. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this already, but I gotta caution you on making sure you build the same parts, as in the same Renoplus parts, whether you're going for a Blade Master suit or a Gunner suit.
Hmm.
Because other than the helmet, Blade Masters can only wear, like if you're using a melee weapon, you can only wear Blade Master armor, and if you're using a gun or a bow, then you can only use Gunner armor.
Hmm.
So a lot of the, just about all of the armor in the game has a Blade Master variant and an armor variant for each piece. The thing that makes it confusing is that normally you can sort the armor that you're building by Blade Master pieces and Gunner pieces, except for the helmet.
Hmm.
And the helmet is going to be the first thing that you see.
Sorry.
It's late in the day when we're free to play.
Yep. Sorry.
It's okay. Alright, let's check the smithy. Wait, we still need 3 ice crystals, right?
I think so.
Alright. Let's do a harvest tour in the frozen tundra.
I've got 5 ice crystals left. Well, 5 ice crystals rather.
Okay. So, I mean, we could do the sandy plains again.
Let me store some of these items though.
Yes.
'Cause it's getting a little bad.
I'm actually going to store the bug nets as well. Bug nets and mega potions. So all I have are power or charms and talons, which you're going to get eventually.
Mhm.
Huskberry, which is it's 1 stack of 99, and then mega pickaxes, which I'm going to fill up on. Actually, I'm pretty sure I have some in my storage. Yeah.
I'm
got plenty of ice.
pooping out on you, but after this, would you mind if I go?
Oh yeah. It is. Yeah, we've been streaming for an hour or so.
Yeah.
An hour and 22 minutes. So harvesting, you want fish and dairy. Whoops, fish and dairy and saute.
Fish, dairy, saute. Okay.
You'll get feline gatherer, which allows you to get more stuff from harvest points. Feline woodsman, which decreases the likelihood of your tools breaking, and feline climber, which is just kind of a bonus.
Ooh. Also, I should probably get extra pickaxes.
Ah, yes.
Nice. Yeah. One thing that didn't help is this morning I woke up at 2 a.m. and my body was like, you know what? I'm good.
2 a.m.
Yes.
Wow.
Like, and then I started to doze off like at 4:50 when my alarm starts to ring at 5.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, thanks.
Alright, on to Area 6. Or wait. Yeah, we don't need any more Reniflos parts, I believe.
I think all we need to do, well, really do is just mine right now.
Yeah. We just need that 1 ice crystal, and that should about do it. Oh, I went the wrong way.
Uh-oh.
There we are. Another nice thing about being a gunner is being able to shoot these Nahabra and Vespoids out of the sky.
Hmm.
But I can actually hit them.
I'm going to get everything other than what I really need. Okay.
Good old desire sensor.
Yes.
Oh, I remembered a new thing about the gun. If you have, well, the heavy gun specifically. So if you have your gun out and you roll and immediately hit X. Actually, let me test this out. Roll X. Yeah, you roll and immediately hit X. You'll dive into your siege mode
Ooh,
stance.
I like this. Oh, I got a golden bow.
Nice. Cash items are always welcome at this stage of the game.
Yep.
Oh, these the melons. If you take out the melons, occasionally they're the shiny that they drop will be a paw print stamp.
Yeah, I got one of those.
That is Linean currency. It trades for cash.
Hmm.
It's kind of funny because it's really just a piece of paper with a paw print stamp on it.
I mean, it couldn't possibly be,
It's like a little,
fake or owl.
it's like a little IOU. I mean, that really is what paper money is, but still,
Yeah,
that's just
essentially.
that's just all the clearer here.
Hmm. Nothing but whetstone.
Interesting. Well, I mean that'll benefit your dual blades.
True.
Oh, and I think if you put a whetstone into a bone husk, you'll get slicing shot. So it benefits both. Whetstones benefit both blade masters and gunners.
Yeah, I'm convinced the game does sense whenever you need something.
I mean, it might also be kind of be my fault because it's a low chance that you'll find ice crystals in the desert.
Hmm.
But at the same time, since we only need one ice crystal, I figured maybe it would be okay to go to the desert because this is. I think this is one of the richest mining veins you can get in the entire game.
Mm. If nothing else, it's good for getting extra money for right now, but yeah, it's like, I just want one ice crystal.
Yeah.
Getting 5 million whetstones or crystal bones.
Yeah. Ooh, a rare mushroom picking spot.
Hmm.
Dragon toadstool. And choice mushrooms. I think in Monster Hunter 4 and beyond, they sort of standardized the colors of all the gathering spots. So that any gathering spot that had like a blue diffuse color or a blue specular color, that would be the rare version. And it's kind of nice to have that reliability, but the downside is that it sort of homogenizes all the. It takes away the variety of the locations that you'll explore. Here, the only way to tell if a gathering spot is rare is that, well, it's rare. Like the rare mushroom gathering spot in this map is a bunch of white mushrooms growing out of a piece of wood, whereas the common one is a bunch of red mushrooms. And here, I think the rare gathering spot has a redder tint than the common one. In the flooded forest, though, there's the mining spots are very well marked, and the common ones are red, and the rare ones are blue. And then it's the same with the butterflies. The common ones are sort of red whitish, not really pink, but more of a salmon color, and then the rare ones are baby blue or pastel blue. Let's see, how high do crystal bones stack? 10, I think. And then unique mushrooms stacked to 20, maybe?
No luck in terms of the ice crystals.
Do you need more pickaxes? 'Cause I can supply more
No,
pickaxes.
not yet.
Alright.
Gonna try that other mining area.
Okay.
Testing my luck. Oh wait. Yeah, I'm in the right area. What am I doing?
Yeah. If only there was a way to harness our natural sense of direction for maps like these. But the way that the maps are designed, you're supposed to feel lost until you refer to the item map enough
Yeah.
that you don't need it.
I don't see any.
Nothing but crystal bones, and my crystal bones are at maximum.
Yep.
Unknown skull. So that must have been what you were talking about earlier. Let me have a look at that. I don't remember there being a use for an unknown skull. An animal skull worn and weathered beyond identification. This might be a component of the bone armor set. Let's see, where else can we do mining? Oh, there's some overground areas. I believe Area 2 and Area 2 and that one area just north of where we met the Baroth. Area 4. basically the two Baroth zones that are not the mud lake.
Hmm.
So here, Butterfly, where are you going?
I don't know. I'm going back.
Over here.
I boop back. Oh.
So along this wall, there should be a couple of rocks. Although I'm seeing whetstones and stones.
Yeah. I think it might be unlikely that a nice crystal's here.
Yeah. Even Gunstar seems to agree.
Mm.
Oh, we got buggies. We don't got buggies. Meow.
That stone had nothing but crystal bones in it.
Just the valuable stuff.
Just the useless stuff right now. Oh, that sounds terrible. I'm like, oh, it's valuable. It's absolutely useless to me right now.
Ugh, more money.
I know, right? Just this useless paper crud. I don't know what it is.
Oh, there is that near the smithy. There's this old lady. There's this old lady with a huge backpack,
Hmm.
and sometime every time you go out on a hunt, her shop stock changes, and it cycles between four possible stocks, and one of them is ice crystals.
Hmm.
But ice crystals cost 600 zenny each.
Ooh.
But yeah, if it's just one, then you can totally afford it. We'll have
I
to do
think
this
I'll go
next
with
time.
yeah. Sorry, I'm
No, no,
kind
no.
of pooping out on you.
It's okay. I mean, we've gone for more than an hour and a half, so um, we're definitely up to par for standard live streaming protocols. I think for the YouTube algorithm.
Oh, this one?
Oh no, this is not the guy that.
Oh, yeah.
This is not. But he will give you free stuff. So I just talk to him when I have space for free stuff. That guy is the Veggie Elder, and I'm not really sure what.
Um, I can't hear you. You were
Oh,
cutting out.
yeah. Turns out my mute button was being squeezed by the two couch cushions.
Mm.
But the Veggie Elder, I don't really know what his purpose is. But he does give you. He'll if you talk to him, he'll give you free stuff, like between 2 and 6 items. And some of the things he gives you is pretty hard to find or craft, like Psycho Serum. I don't know how to get Psycho Serum outside of buying it or getting it from him.
Mm.
But Psycho Serum is pretty useful because it lets you. It treats monsters as if they've been painted without you actually having to paint them.
Mm.
And then Golden Fish Bait. That is. Like, using Golden Fish Bait is another way to to get money really quickly, because if you fish with golden fish bait, golden fish sell for a bunch. They're a very valuable quest cash item.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe one of the early single player quests requires you to catch golden fish.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a kid that will give you one golden fish bait. Oh no, wait. There's a kid that'll give you one component of golden fish bait.
Mm-hmm.
And shoot, what was it? It was a mega fishing fly, I think. And and the supply box has 3. But you're supposed to catch 5 golden fish, and in order to make the other components of it, you'll need to do other harvest tours to get the components and mix them.
Mm-hmm.
It was a worm plus a mega fishing fly, I believe, makes golden fish bait. So I just took a cursory glance, but I think both the Blademaster Renaplos set and the Gunner Renaplos set take the same ingredients. Let's just have a look at the skills here. Armor craft, forge. Let's start with the chest, because that's easier to sort. First page, Renaplos vest. So the skills it gives are Mud and Snow, which is good for fighting Baroths and Lagombi. KO, which actually, I don't need to think, I should be able to look at it. KO, the likelihood of stunning monsters. There's a decrease in ice res. And artillery skills. Ballista cannon and gun lance ammo, wyvern's fire, and crag shots. So that is a very small set of very powerful weapons.
Mm-hmm. Well, the ice crystals are only 300 each.
Oh, okay. So you can buy them. Excellent.
Yep.
So you can actually make the Renderplus set if you want.
Yep. So doing that,
Let me see what she's selling me. Oh, she's selling Farcasters and Psycho Serum. Still pretty expensive. I'll buy a I'll buy a Farcaster. Oops. Buy Farcaster.
I can't get the Renaplos chest plate.
Oh, what are you missing?
The scalp. Oh, I used it for the head.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. 1 Renaplos scalp for the head and 2 Renaplos for the chest.
Um,
Well, it's no problem. We can... Renaplos scalp shouldn't be that rare. We should be able to get it next time.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then 2 monster bones for the arms. For the waist, let me see. What am I missing on that part?
I'll just
More
keep
scalp.
this... I'll just keep this checklist up on screen. So that way we can refer to it later.
Leggings or greaves? What do you think?
The
Leggings.
the first listed item is only for Blade Masters. The second one is only for Gunners.
Mm.
So that's what I was talking about with the armor being split into Blade Master and Gunner sets.
Mm-hmm.
So if we were going to be a teddy bear with a big gun, let's see here. Forge armor. So yeah, when you see the armor list, press select or minus to change the list. The first one you'll see it'll say current list Blade Master. Press it again, it'll say current list Gunner. So Renaplos, what was it? The legs?
Mm-hmm.
So first page.
So it'd be the grooves if I go with Blade Master, which is what I'm typically going for.
Okay. So yeah, and they both have the same ingredients, I think. Let's see if I list all, go to Renaplos Greaves and leggings. Yeah, it looks like they have the same ingredients. The skills, though. Oh, the skills are pretty much the same, too. That's strange that the Greaves have artillery. Oh, because of the gun lance ammo. Right. Yeah, the gun lance isn't really a gun. It's, well, it's a gun in the way that a signal gun is a gun.
Hmm.
Like, it makes a loud noise and is dangerous if you're right up against the muzzle, but it doesn't really shoot anything.
Mhm.
It just kind of explodes at the tip.
Yep.
So that's what the gun lance does.
I am not regretting anything with this helmet. Looks ridiculous and I love it.
Alright, we'll get the rest of that set done maybe tomorrow?
Uh, sure.
Alright.
You have to at least see that.
Alright. I'm in the tavern. There you are. Armored teddy bear.
Yep.
I especially like the little mouth guard.
Yep.
Alright.
Just there.
Well,
Oh,
if you're watching, thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time.
alright. Bye.